Sweet beans, it's Tuesday stream. Welcome in, everyone. Hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic Tuesday so far. We got model upgrades, let's go. Our model mommy dropped me a DM the other day. It was like, hi, here, have this. And I was just completely unexpecting it. And then next thing you know, I'm like, all right, well, I got to check it out. I got to check it out and see. And I don't know if you guys could see. I'm not moving around a lot right now, I guess specifically so I don't spoil stuff. But even so, like even just the little movement I have now. Yes, my ears definitely move more. In fact, funny thing was when I was trying to go through the model to see what was... which ones were the old ones, because they were all named the same thing in my thing, and I couldn't figure out which ones were which, like on the actual bar where I select them. I use the ears, because if I tilt my head left or right, my ears animate way more. Oh, hi, Mark. Animate way more. So I was using that as the indicator as whether or not I was on the new one or not. But also... thank you for the biddies, by the way, Ferret. Also, the mouth opens a lot more. Like, it articulates a lot more. Like, I have a big mouth, chat. But I've also noticed that, like, a lot of the upgrades are not just, like, range of motion upgrades. Like, I can look a lot further. Like, right now, like, I'm reading chat off on the second monitor. And I don't know, like, how well this looks. It's like hard to look at my main screen and also the off screen, and the off screen has a tiny monitor instead of a big full screen monitor. But like, I could get a lot more sassy. Like, I could look around and get a little more sassy with my eyes. Like, there is so much more like detail in the articulation of all the parts. Defo sass. I've also got a lot more eye control. Like, I don't know, it was harder for me to do that with the other model, because, like, it was either, like, I close my eyes so far, like, I have pretty good crack my back. Like, I'm closing my eyes, like, not all the way, but, like, you know, almost closed, and I didn't have that level of control before. If I closed my eyes this far before, it was just closed. Period. Posture, let me posture. Yeah. There we go. I've posturated. Thank you for watching out for your streamer. Their back is very much so not straight. Now it is. A little bit straighter, at least. The scoliosis will come for us all one day. But how's everyone doing? Everyone have a good weekend? I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other things. Apparently, and I don't know if they made this tweet, but I retweeted the tweet. One second. Let me open browser real quick. Make sure I'm on the right screen here. I retweeted the tweet where I can't tell if they're like saying it like as if it's something they didn't do already. But, like, they're talking about making more adjustments, and I can't tell if they're talking about, like, these adjustments that are live right now, or if they're saying, like, yep, I've only just begun. Our model mommy is way too nice. Genuinely did not expect... Oh! Genuinely did not expect, like, continued support beyond, like, hey, if I pay you to do this, would you do this for me, sort of thing. So it's really nice to see that they genuinely actively care, that they're genuinely in, like, a community, watching the streams, hanging out in our Discord, stuff like that. So it's absolutely fantastic. Yoku, if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for being a fantastic model mommy. You're amazing. Speaking of which, Yoku, if you are watching this, I do want to add, because it's something that slipped my mind when it originally happened. I thought I did it. And maybe I did do it, and I just forgot where I did it. But I want to make sure I accredit them properly, and like in the about section on our page, because it used to be that like I made the model, like not this model, obviously. Anyone watching now, I did not make this model, but my old VTuber model, like the original VTuber model, was something that I rigged up. I think it was originally. I think it was originally based off of a model I got from Buff Pop, where like I basically reskinned that model and re-rigged it entirely on my own. So it wasn't like I 100% made it on my own. I'm never going to claim credit that I did. But the rigging and stuff I did do, 100%. Learned the entire Live 2D Cubism program for it. But this model is made by Yoku right here. If we go to their Twitter, I'll give them a quick shout out there. I don't know if they're on Twitch, otherwise I'd say mods, give them a shout out. But absolutely fantastic work. I love this model so much. Thank you to my community, everyone that worked together to get it going for us. You got them say I don't know if I want to say those words, Mick. I don't think I want to say those words. I don't think I want to. There's a migraine in a bottle. The words or my Huge shout out to Yoku. Yoku, if you're watching, say something in chat. I don't typically, but like if you want to shout out on Twitch, like if you have a Twitch channel, you stream, say something in chat. We'll shout out your actual. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I don't know if I was starting to get sick or something, or just allergies. It is the season, but my throat is like a little phlegmy.
Nasty.
It is. I hope I muted that in time. I genuinely hope I muted that in time. So if I ever have to like just stop talking for a minute, it's so I could just like cough up a lung and not just like absolutely devastate your eardrums. 200 milligrams of caffeine just kicked in. As a grown adult, don't say it. I said it. I can't help it. The word, it's a 2-letter word. I can't help it. Oh, I just said it again. I'm saying it too many times. But they made our model. I don't want to, I'm actually a little bit concerned about scrolling down because I think they also make, why am I getting bullied? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't say hi to everyone. You're right, Monkey. I got very excited. I forgot to say hi to everyone. I'll say hi to her in just a second. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, okay? Well, last thing. I was saying I was afraid of scrolling down here because I don't know if I think they have some borderline NSFW stuff. It should
Are you sure about that?
It should be protected, like it should be safe, like it should do the thing that Twitter does where it stops it, like, with like the black screen. But like here's some of their other models. Just like the last quick plug. That's it. They didn't pay me to do this. They didn't ask for this. I'm giving this to them because I just appreciate all their hard work. These are some of their other models. I don't know if it's all the models they've done, but like you could see high quality work, okay? Which is really sad because like I see so many things on Twitter that are like very clearly bots just ripping other people's work off, and sometimes I see tweets from them that look like if I didn't know better, if I didn't know that they're real, like amazing peeps, I would be like, oh, well, that's just another one of those bot accounts, which is a terrible, terrible mentality. I hate that the bots have done that they've taken away from these absolutely skilled and amazing artists and made everyone just be like, oh, it's a graphic design thing. It's not real. It's not real people. It's terrible. Excuse me, sir. It's X, not I'm sorry, X. No, it's never a letter. That's a letter, not a name. I'm sorry. It's not X. It's Twitter. I will dead name Twitter till the end of time. Speaking of dead name Twitter, before I say hi to everyone, I did a thing. Blue Sky. I don't even have it bookmarked. That's why. That's how bad it is. I got a Blue Sky account just in case Twitter literally falls off. Leave me alone, whatever this is. In case Twitter literally dies, or at the very least, if people want to send me like fan art and stuff, I would recommend once the new changes happen on Twitter, don't send them to me on Twitter. Use Blue Sky, because the thing that's terrible about Twitter, if you've been living under a rock. Well, I mean, besides the normal things that are terrible with Twitter, I mean, the things that everyone's up in arms about right now is basically you can no longer opt out of them using your art and everything you post on Twitter as AI generative slop. So they will literally take all of your stuff and pump it through their grok or whatever the hell they call it, or sell it to third parties, and basically they own your art as if they made it. It's stupid. I hate it. And there should be actual laws against this, and maybe one day there will be. But in the meanwhile, if you guys are sending anything artistic at all, like anything that you want to own the rights to exclusively, screw Twitter. Don't tweet it. Literally, if you're going to send it to me, either send it on Discord. We have a fan art channel, things like that, or even content sharing. Like if it doesn't have to be fan art for the channel or anything like that, it could literally just be something cool that you created. Send it in Discord. I always check Discord. I check Discord like multiple times every day. And also you can send it to me on Blue Sky if this ever becomes a thing. I think there was another one before this I signed up for called like Hive or something. But I don't think that one ever took off because it was like mobile only, and I guess that's not really a thing. Anyway, aside from that, yes, that's that. If you guys want it, I'm just Potato Fox at Blue Sky or whatever. I don't even know how to work this website yet. But Potato Fox is my handle. This is my page. If you guys need to see it more, you can literally go rewatch the VOD or look at the clip. But aside from that, let me actually say hello to everyone. Shout out to Monkey for first. If we do end up getting into Minecraft, we will do your beacon choice and also book entry. If we don't do Minecraft, the double book entry. Aside from that, welcome in, Monkey. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Hero, no worries. They had to go baseball. Enjoy baseball, mate. Have a fantastic day. And hello, Mick. How's it going, mate? Let's see. Nanette, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic one. Ferret, hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday as well. Demsers, how's it going, mate? Hope you're having a great one. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss anyone's name? If I missed your name, you know what to do. Bonk me. Alrighty then, guys. With that said, actual game plans for today, I was so on the fence. I have a couple things that I would like to do. However, looking at potatoes right now makes you feel sick. No! You're not doing food right now? Why not? Just not hungry? I'm kind of hungry. I had absolute trash to eat this morning. I'm looking forward to burrito night tonight. I had like little snacky like crackers and cheese and pepperonis, like basically not lunchly, but basically like lunchly actual for lunch, not literally, not indoors. Don't buy lunch. Oh my god. Still carbs. I mean, look, I'm gonna say this, right? Like, I'm not gonna try to jump on the bandwagon of just hating people for the sake of hate. If you would eat a Lunchable, then eat a Lunchly, whatever. But I'm not gonna sit there and pretend that it's a better product. They're the same thing. Corporate wants me to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture. That meme. Like that meme. That is the meme of Lunchables and Lunchly. They're the same damn product. I don't care what anyone says. That's my opinion. I'll die on that hill. Yeah, and then the whole eating mold thing. I hate the fact so much that if I get on YouTube right now and I watch any video that looks mildly interesting that isn't like part of the clique, like the group of videos I normally watch, like Minecraft content or certain creators or whatever, that's like, oh, he liked that thing? You like that thing? Well, let me fill your entire YouTube feed with nothing but that thing. No, I want to watch normal stuff. I was just curious. You can't just do that. All right, delete everything we know about this man and funnel in this one thing. You click on one Lunchly mold video, and next thing you know, your entire YouTube feed is literally nothing but moldy Lunchly. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can feel the nerves on your knuckles. I don't think that's normal. Seek medical attention? Question mark. Can you normally feel nerves? Like, I'm trying to, like, what would nerves feel like? Would that just be pain? Would feeling your nerves literally just be pain? I'm very concerned for you. Cat cam? I wish I had a cat cam. I do have a cat, but I don't let my cat in my bedroom because lots of reasons. It's not that I don't love him. I love him. Every other room, I snuggle, pet, give all the attention in the world. Bedroom, off limits. It's like parents' room. Children not allowed in parents' room. No, it's mine. Because when I first moved in, and we had kitty cat, I did let them in my room, like, intermittently here and there. Like, I wouldn't let them in while I'm sleeping, because they would do this thing where they jumped up on my bed whenever they wanted to be awake or wanted treats, and they would just start excessively licking my nose, just my nose. And I would try to ignore it, be like, all right, they can't lick it forever, right? Like, if I just let them go after like 10, 15 minutes, eventually they'll get bored and they'll stop licking my nose. Actually. They would lick my nose for literally over 30 minutes, an hour. Like, they would just go until it was raw, until my nose was actually in pain and I needed to shoo them away. And then they knew that they got me, and they knew I had to wake up and I had to give them treats or feed or whatever, pets, whatever. They wanted attention. So I didn't let the cat in, like, at all hours, even when I first moved in, because they would do that. But I would let them in, like, while I was awake and just, like, playing games or, like, on the computer. And, then they ate my cord for my mouse. And then they were banned. Luckily, it was one. It's actually the mouse that I use now, which is a wireless mouse. But it has the ability that you could plug a cord into it, so you could, like, use it wired. And since I used a laptop, I just used it wired. I didn't need it to be wirelessly. But,
wait, that's illegal.
It was the fact that they broke the cord that I was like, nope, that's it. You're not allowed now. Well, it is yeah, you know, cat's gonna cat thing. Literally chewed the cord to my mouse, being hashtag cat things. Can I react to a video? I mean, I've done that before. Chances are I'm not going to do it live on Stream because, you know, video could be sus. But you're more than welcome to joining the Discord and submitting and content sharing, and I'll definitely check it out at some point. Discord is updating. Like, it's down? Like, people can't use Discord right now? I'm on, like, literally actively on the Discord right now. Is it borked? Is it, like, not letting... Speaking of all the new pet pics, all the new pet pics are adorbs. I love all the new pet pics. But yeah, no, I mean, Discord's working fine for me. Is it borked? Of course, Potato's not seeing you. Hello, Hammer. Welcome in, mate. I saw you. It was just delayed. I was distracted. It was, oh, you were just updating. Fair. Well, guys, okay, this is the thing. I got distracted. All right, so the plans for today's actual stream. Yeah, we have plans. I'm not going to just sit here and talk for the next hour. Games. So I have 3 options for everyone, and if you guys want, you could choose which one you like. Maybe mods. I think Oob might still be asleep or dead. I haven't actually seen Oob, like, for the last few days. They have been busy working and stuff, and I have talked to them, and they've been at work, which is why we've been missing each other. But I'm assuming Oob, if they haven't said something in chat by now, is slept in and or is currently at work because they got called in. But let's see, I could get a poll going if it's not just unanimous in chat. But 3 things on the menu, all right, and I think, for the most part, only 2 of them are really going to be actual options. The last one was just something funny that I think we could do in a short amount of time that might actually be a little bit fun. First option, we do a little bit more holiday prepping. I thought of a few things that I didn't consider last time. I want to make sure I get a bunch of name tags, like pre-named, because I think we only have like the handful left over from last Halloween, like the pump ones. So I want to get a handful more name tags, which shouldn't be that hard. It's just another thing to remember to do, and pre-name tag them all. So get like maybe a stack more. This way we're ready to go. Because from everything that I understand, if we want to keep a chicken jockey like actually spawned, we need to name tag both the chicken and the jockey, because apparently the chickens don't count like regular mobs, like regular passive mobs, like they despawn. So we'll have to name tag the chicken. I also found out that I was stupid in my last statement that I made, where there's only one type of zombie villager. Apparently there's a zombie villager for each type of villager, which means there's also going to be a profession of each type of zombie villager. So I made a quick little update of our villager breeder and threw him a bunch of extra bread. I did some AFKing over the weekend and stuff like that. So we have a lot of villagers. I don't know if we have enough to ensure, because I don't know how rare they're gonna be. But we should have a good bit. We should have a good bit. So we could always AFK while we're not AFK, but like do stuff in the base that would also allow more villagers to spawn, because bread babies. And then let's see, there was another thing. I forgot the other thing because my brain is dumb and made of starch. Pudding starch. Actually sounds kind of tasty. Like potato pudding. Like that's a thing, right? I could see potato pudding being a thing, where you take all the games, put all the folders into one, and see what games they start living and breathing and create their own GLaDOS. Let's begin. The second option, I was having a really good time Thursday. I think everyone in chat was too. Doing more anomaly hunting. We still have, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of I'm on observation duty. So we could do more anomalies. We could do more anomaly hunting. And if you're not familiar with that, chat, it's kind of like one of those games you play as a kid where it's like, which thing is different between these two pictures? Except for it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, where you're switching between cameras and you have to spot the differences as they change. And if you don't catch all the differences, you die, question marks. You get put in another dimension. Have you ever played People Playground? I don't think I have, but I have seen it. That's a pretty old game at this point, right? Your message is always invisible, like you're on observation duty. I'm on observation duty. I'm just bad at it. We were pretty good. Honestly, I felt a little bit better. We rated a really cool VTuber, that Shrimstram. I don't remember their name because I'm terrible with names. Please forgive me if you're watching this right now. But they had like this like cool, like sketchy Japanese and a sketchy, like literal hand-drawn like sketch, like Japanese horror game looking like drawn avatars. Really cool. I love the aesthetic. But we rated them and they were also playing I'm on observation duty. Made me feel a lot better about how we did because they were also new to it. They hadn't played before, but like we definitely did a lot better first try. I'll say that. I don't want to crap on them. They did fine. It's hard to focus on games while you're also entertaining, guys. I'm not saying they're bad at the game, but I think we did better. I'm just messing. No, but we did. Omnivation booty, yeah. And then the third option, you guys might have seen it, might have been spoiled it a little bit when I was in browser mode there. Let me just close out of these guys. But there's a couple of these games that we've played in the past. Like, we've played Infinite Craft, and a lot of these are really fun. When is face reveal? When I get $10,000 donated in one stream. It's a joke. I'm not actually asking for money, but I think this is a meme that presets even the relaunch of the channel. Like, I think we said this, like, original, like, if you guys were here for the hardcore super flat world, like that long ago, that's what I made the meme that I was going to be like $10,000 face reveal. 3 tabs, that's it, minimum 100. You would if you had enough. No, please, good God, don't. Not like that. But it was like the meme of like, enough money would make me reveal my face. But it has to be enough that, because like, you can't unreveal the face, right? Like, after that, I am now publicly known, which means if anyone sees me in real life, they could be like, that thing you said on the internet, I'm gonna make sure everyone around you currently hears it. But things like that, like, I have to worry about, like, I don't know, people potentially spotting me at my work, things like that. If I can ever be famous enough on Twitch where I don't need to, like, worry about having a normal 9-to-5 job, I think I would be a lot more comfortable than face revealing, because I don't have to worry about, like, someone at work being like, so, we found out that you're a potato on the internet, and we don't like that, so you're fired. Because I could just imagine some corporate overlord being just like, yeah, we're ignorant to how the internet works. We just know we don't like influencers, even though I've never done any. Like, I'm not that guy, chat. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be sit there and be like, actually, you better give me a raise, because if you don't, do you know I have 1,000 followers? Like, I'm not that guy. But, like, I guess there might be a lot of ignorant people that, like, you know, I want to say boomers, but not literally boomers, just, like, old people in corporations that are like, influencers are scary. They could do scary things. No, we don't want them. Get fined. Get them out of there. Remove them. So, yeah, kind of hesitant to let my actual bosses know. I don't really hide it. Like, people ask about it, I'd be like, yee. Like, in fact, when we did the Yellow Flesh sponsor a while ago, I literally gave it out to some of my coworkers, being like, hey, if you want to do this thing, like, because we were just genuinely talking about, like, hey, if you want to have like X% off your first attempt, make it a little cheaper, at least feet reveal. I don't think I've done a feet reveal. One second, that's the wrong screen. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen my toes? Oh, my hat. That's the wrong thing. Lock my hat on. There we go. Wait. Just ascend. I'm just going to stand on my chair. There we go. Hands are real. Hands are real confirmed. Uh-oh, Twitch, is this okay? I'm balancing on my chair. My hips are visible. They're fully pantsed, as far as you know. This isn't just a tattoo. Do we go all the way to the feet? I'm standing up on my desk now. But can you see my feet? Nah. Am I wearing shoes, chat? If I have socks on, you'll never know. But yeah, the third option, before we get too derailed. I did a hand reveal. You guys kind of already found out I had hands back from the tea days, the days of the teas. But this was the third option, is doing like absurd trolley problems, or just one of these crazy games like this. So let's see. You're clipping. I don't reveal the beans for free. Beans are for only Fox, only Fox OF, yeah, only Fox only, right? That wouldn't be for me. I'm potato. In fact, I think our Discord has leaked my toes before, and by toes I mean potatoes. Can I literally search potatoes? No, why? I literally, that's not the word I searched for. That's not the word I searched for. I want specifically potatoes. That's the word I put in the search bar. Nope, it literally doesn't care. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna assume you meant the word potato. No, stop. This is what Google does to everything, and why I hate Google right now. It's literally worthless. You just want to read one message about Vault Hunters, but you just either have bad timing or something. No, I have terrible observation powers. Does that count? Technically, Vault Hunters was in there. Does that count? I've read that one. Search toes. Oh, that might work. 1 second. Search toes. I just stubbed my toe. My toes are dangling. We shouldn't have anything I have to worry about on my actual server here. Nope. It had stuff before it. Like, it was literally a picture of potato toes. I don't remember where it was. It was probably in memes or something like that. But yeah, there was literally, it looked like an AI-generated image, or it might have been a real image, but it was like literally a potato, but it looked like a foot. If anyone's been in the Discord long enough, they probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't know why, but you have a mod pack that's similar in size to Vault Hunters and working fine. Also, half the mods are the same, and the pack works fine. Meanwhile, Vault Hunters quantum sharding itself before you even join the server. Yeah, we're probably almost done with this season, like, to be honest. We already have Brev hit 100. We have, I think we're missing like 4 artifacts, then we could challenge the Herald. I think I'm like 80, like level 86 or something, so I'm like only like 14 levels away from 100 myself. And I think Nan and Monkey are right behind me. In fact, I think Nan's ahead of me. I think Nan's like level 90 something right now, right, Nan? I know Nan was in chat a moment ago. You're under 80. Yeah, but you know. So, reasonably, if we get, like, at least the 4 of us up to 100, I don't know if we actually have to be level 100 to fight the Herald. It's basically, like, think of, like, the Ender Dragon for Vault Hunters, like, the end game boss, supposed to be, like, nigh impossible. I don't know if you need to be max level, or you need to be that level to make the crystal, so to speak. Yeah, 92. Yeah, there you go. You would like to be at least 100. Yeah. I figure, like, most of us would like to be 100, because 100, like, once you hit level 100, the gear starts just being, like, broken. Like, everything, like, all the modifiers on the gear are, like, twice as powerful, effectively. So it's definitely, like, practically encouraged, necessarily required, that you're level 100 and have, like, level 100 Omegas and stuff like that. You're gonna sleep? Yes. You started streaming normally? Yes. Thinking about your health? Please think about your health. Please think about your health, Amber. Get some good Z's, mate. Appreciate you stopping by. But so I think our 2 major options are anomaly hunting or Minecraft. And if we do Minecraft, I'll probably do like beacon and books and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of quick prep, and then we'll probably mostly do Vault Hunters. If we don't do Minecraft, then we'll probably be anomaly hunting the entire time. Minecraft. All right, let's do a poll, because I think chat was pretty split. We're doing a poll, chat. I'm getting it ready. Which one was the poll? This one was the poll. New poll. Question. I'll put the Neil.fun website on there just for funsies. I'm not expecting it to actually win, though. What we doing today? Minecraft/Vault Hunties. Anamamu Huntars. Or Neelies.funsies. There we go. And you guys can choose any one of those. We'll keep the poll up for, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Why? We have cake vaults to do? We do. I think I have 2 cake vaults to do. Trip VIP is almost no longer a dream. With this stream, Trip VIP, this stream. All right, poll is live. There we go, chat. Poll is live. View results. Bamf. Alrighty then. We're watching the poll as it goes. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Get your votes in. Decide what we do today. It's already an even split between Vault Hunter / Minecraft and anomaly huntings. And it looks like Vault Hunters is pulled ahead. Vault Hunters in the lead. 67 to 33%. Aside from that, I'm trying to think of anything else. So next week is Halloween. So we basically have this week to prepare. Like, we basically have a full week to prepare. And then Halloween. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually get Halloween off, because, you know, work sucks. So we're still probably going to have normal stream start time. I might start like an hour early. If I can get off of work early, I'm going to literally start stream as soon as possible. So if you guys don't want to miss out on the early start on that stream, then definitely be in the Discord, be on the Twitters, etc. Aside from that, we're going to push the You Laugh, You Lose to the first Thursday of November, and we're going to push November's to December. presuming, we keep going and going and going. And for whatever reason we miss a month, then we could go back to being the last Thursday. Because next month, the last Thursday of the month is also a special day. And aside from that, I don't remember if I had things scheduled this weekend. Otherwise, I might try to squeeze in a Saturday stream. Last Saturday just ended up being a little too hectic with my internet being stupid, with the election on Metacraft server, which, as my opinion, we totally won, chat. Potato 2024, we totally won. The election was stolen. We just needed to find exactly 3 more votes. I'm memeing hard. It was just a joke. I literally, all right, for anyone that's like, wants out of context, it was actually a funny story. The peoples that was supposed to run, were busy that day. They couldn't run. So they were literally like, potato help. Can you fill in for it? Can you fill in? We only have one debate side. Can you fill it on the debate? And I'm like, what would be funny if I just stole the election? And then I came in, it was only supposed to be for the memes, but then a lot of people afterwards were like, now I'd have to decide who to vote for. Please don't. I don't want to be president. I don't want to, not in real life, not in anything. I don't want that responsibility. Sacrifice put his vote in Discord. Oh, wait, can you not vote? Are you not able to vote if you're timed out? That's hilarious. I also did not realize that. I also did not realize that. Let's see. Well, which one did Sacrifice vote for? Voting for a Namamu Hunter, since you're timed out. Okay. Let's see. We're at here. That would tie it. I don't think I can vote. I don't think I could vote. Alts it is? What? Did I miss something? Minecraft? Alts it is? First? What? Tied until you vote? I mean, throw your votes in. Throw your votes in now. Check Discord memes. There's literally a redeem for that hammer. There's literally a redeem that forces me to do that hammer. Pay the potato chips or suffer. But ye. Honestly, guys, it's pretty even split right now. It's in Portam. It can't be that in Portam. It can't be that in Portam, right? It can't be that in Portam. How important can it be if it's in memes? It's literally in memes. All right, let's see. How much time do we have left? I don't believe this thing. I don't know if this thing is accurate. Is this thing accurate? We're definitely not only halfway through the... If I look at my OBS, it also has one. And the one on OBS is like almost empty. And this one's like halfway through. I don't believe it. I have to do the redeem. Yeah, you have to do the redeem. You have to pay the potato chips. It's only. I don't make the rules. I mean, I do, but I don't make the rules. It's only fair. You gotta pay the chips if you want the time. Then I'm negative 243 potato chips. All right, go into potato chip debt. You have to earn the right to make me check Discord. Oh, I'm just messing. Let's see. What's on Discord? I don't have to watch it, but I can look at the memes. What actually is this? What actually is this right now? What actually is this? Did you, like, screenshot me? Is this like 100 screenshots? You searched potato on my Discord? And that came up that many times? Is this ping? Wait, is this ping cord? Wait. Where's my go live? Is that like what my face is on this right now? Because I noticed that like whenever I go live, whatever I'm streaming that day when it updates this thumbnail, retroactively like updates every single thumbnail. Vault Hunters won. Let's see. Vault Hunters won. Vault Hunters did win, but are we counting sacrificed timeout one? Because then it would tie. I don't think I like tie. So I think Vault Hunters might have won, chat. I think Vault Hunters wins. The tiebreaker is everyone that's in chat right now. Can you request a song for background music? You can request songs in the Discord, but I don't typically listen to song requests live because they could get audio muted and stuff like that. I have to like screen it, and it's not an easy screening process. You want to know how I screen music, chat? Like, actually, like, legitimately, because if anyone's into YouTube or Twitch and wants to do this and doesn't want to worry about, like, DMCA strikes and stuff like that, you might be asking yourself, how do I know if the music's safe to play? And the correct answer is it's not. However, there are times that you could get away with doing certain things, because reasonably, unless you actually have a license to play any song, it's not safe. Even these songs that you're listening to right now, they've been given like this blanket appeal of like, no, we're not going to DMCA them. But at any point in time, they could decide, you know what? It's mine. And you're just kind of screwed at that point. And I mean, technically, even if you pay for a license for a song, they could just lie and say you didn't and DMCA you anyway. It's a pain in the ass. It's a horrible system. But anyway, if you want to not get DMCA striked, the system that I use is a really dumb one, but it works, is you upload a private YouTube video. Like, you just make a YouTube account, doesn't matter what. Make a private YouTube account where you basically upload a YouTube video privately, so it's not listed, and upload it with the song. And if the content ID system on YouTube immediately claps you, then it's like, okay, nope, that's it. Then you know it's not safe. Because even though Twitch's system isn't as good as YouTube's, it's catching up. And they're probably going to just start using like something more similar to YouTube video one. So if it gets caught by YouTube's content ID, chances are you're not safe to use it on Twitch either. It's a gamble if you do, honestly. And I wouldn't recommend it personally, but that's how I check songs. If they don't get caught by YouTube's content ID, typically you're fairly safe, but I'm always going to caution, just from being from like, you know, like a legal point of view. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a copyright lawyer. I'm not a trademark lawyer, blah, 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 blah. This isn't legal advice. Don't use videos and content that you don't have permission to use, blah, 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 etc. There, now that the legal mumbo jumbo is out of the way, so I'm not liable if you get your YouTube videos deleted or some shit. Yeah. You have a private YouTube account, has your college sports videos. Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people use YouTube to like literally just be like, hi, hold this. Hold my beer. Like, here's millions of megabytes of stuff. And the downside to that is they could just rip that away from you any point in time. So I would definitely still have backups, but I totally understand like having it as like a cloud storage, so to speak. Let's see. Looks like Vault Hunters be the winner. So I'm going to change our title over to Minecraft. Let's do Minecraft. And we'll open up some vaulties. Open up some vaulties. Yes, yes. Which means, Monkey, you'll get double book entry. Actually, you know what? No, you'll get single book entry, because we can do normal Minecraft first. We'll get a little bit of preparation in, and then we'll do some vaulties. There we go. All right, let me open up the Minecraft. You're gonna play Rizzler full version, Jelly House and Sony. I can't even say those words. I don't feel like I would get DMCA clap from listening to something, because it sounds kind of like a remix / meme song. But at the same time, do I want my ears to bleed right now? I'm sorry. I know it's like meme culture and everything, but anything that has Sigma, Skibbity, or Rizzler in the name of the song, I can't take seriously. And I don't think the creators wanted me to. Like, if KSI's new song was in the Skibbity of it, I think you couldn't be upset if you made fun of that. You couldn't. I'm sorry. I refuse. Or Ussy. Yeah, okay. Or Ussy. I feel like the Ussy is less used. I feel like that's an older meme that kind of died a while ago, that's like having a resurgence, like it's coming up, rising back from the depths. It's like the zombie in One Piece that's slowly reaching out of the ground, and Luffy just comes up and goes like, no, and just pushes it back down. But it is infectious. It's kind of like the "That's What She Said." That one's ancient. That's like ancient texts. Or the blanker hardly know her. You can't do this to me. From the depths of the Ussy. No. All right, let's get a video gaming. Hello, video game. There we go. Took it a second there. We get into the potato world. All right, Monkey, choose your beacon. What color bacon? I think it was black or blue from last time. Hello, bacon. Bacon. Oh, look, you could see oh, there it is, black bacon. I was kidding, you could see the lightning rod for a second. Black bacon, overcast skies, orange bacon, very Halloween-y. Gotcha. Let's get the orange bacon in, and then we can go ahead and get our book entries did and done. Wah. I think Zed got clip of the stream last stream. I don't know if Zed is in chat today, but if they are and they wish to update their book. There we go. Orange. Very Halloween-y. Fanta Beam go. Let's go. Orange bacon construction complete. Book and quill. The beacon. You said weenie. Let's see. Monkey's book. T. Alright. A, B, C, D, E, F, U, and your mom, and your sister, and your job, and your broke-ass car, and that shit you call art. Fork you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog. You can all fork off. I swear I mean to mean I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you start shit. Now you're texted. Placehold. You have too many and you're at work. Fair enough. There you go. Another placeholder for you. Thank you, monkey. And let's see, let's grab Zed's book real quick, because I think they could double check, but I'm 99.9% confident that they had clip of the stream last stream. Should be right here. Yeah, I'm not above a love to cash in. Another love. There you go. Can't tell what they're writing here. Absolutely not. Nope, it will forever be a mystery. There we go. Thank you again, Zed. Alrighty then, and for anyone that doesn't know what's going on, if you're new to the channel, you're just lurking, have no idea what's going on, exclamation point book explains what's going on with this library and all the books inside of it. Aside from that, let me delete my reminders here. I think Hee Boys, we still have one saved for you. And then Mimi, I think we have 4 saved up for you. Aside from that, I think I'm all caught up, well, besides Montana's 257... ridiculous, redonkulous. Alright. Let's go, I guess, turn on the mob switch real quick. That should be first steps. First step, turn on mob switchy swappy. Second step, grab some more name tags and name them. What name are we going to name the name tags in bulk this time around? Like, we're going to personalize all the mobs. They're not going to stay this name forever. But, like, we need to just have in bulk name tags pre-named so we could slap them on mobs. Because if you don't know this, in Minecraft, you can't just have a regular name tag and use it. You have to name it something. The Hellcocks. They've left a spawn. That was the other thing. I've just remembered. Remember how I was saying in the beginning of the stream there was the third thing and I forgot what it was that I wanted to do for prep? I have heard this rumor, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard the rumor that if you have a bunch of chickens, like, spawned in the world, when zombie children spawn in, they have a chance to, like, Grand Theft Auto style yoink a chicken and become a jockey. I don't know if that's true. But if it is true, we could basically spam a bunch of chickens in whatever area that we're hunting for them, and hope that if a child spawns, it yoinks a chicken and becomes jockey. I don't know if that's true. If anyone in chat knows anything, if they have any inside information. But, I figure we have the cock abomination. We have a couple ways to get an ass load of eggs to test. So we could test this theory. I don't know if we'd get conclusive data, but we'd get it. Pet. Alright, let's go. So first up, I think the first thing we do real quick is we get the name tags. That's easy. Never heard of that before? You'll look into it. No! Incoming pain in 3, 2, 1. Pain? Did it break? Did it mess? Did it miss? The anvil failed you. It borked again. It worked earlier. Or did someone else type it in? Did you type it in wrong? Did you type your own name wrong? Did it break? I don't know. Did it happen? I was kind of squinting. I was bracing for impact, and then suddenly, no impact happened. I could try testing a command. 1 second. I'm literally gonna cause pain to myself intentionally. 1 second. Where is my commands? Commands. Sacrifice. I have to test it as you, because I can't test it as myself. The true sacrifice. Test command. Am I alive? Am I safe?
No, not safe. Definitely still works, though. User error. Skill issue. I don't know what to tell you.
Sacrifice. It did the voice, but no anvil. Maybe the anvil missed me. Maybe, like, it went off screen or something like that. And it, like, technically didn't hit me. Because technically the way I have it rigged right now... Actually, I don't think I could show this to you. Wait. I could show this to you. I do have a way to show this to you. So, there's one thing about this model, and I keep forgetting about this, so I might actually try to remember this, see if Yoku could fix it. If I see this pointy thing is my model. I don't know why it's so pointy. Like, I don't know why, but, like, this is the hitbox for my model. This here. So I guess maybe if the anvil falls and doesn't hit this little sliver here, then it doesn't work. And I think I can change it so that instead of it, like, following me around when I move like this, I think I could change it to just be a static thing that'll be in this corner. But then I think it might, like, if you guys 10-bit tits me. So hostile and pointy. Oh, you're talking about Snow. Welcome in, Snow, by the way. So let's see. If I change this to be... I'll check memes just a second. I think I could change this. I think I could change this in one of these settings. One of these settings somewhere. Not the drip. Welcome in, Kira. I think one of these settings somewhere, because I've done it before, I just don't remember how to do it. One of these settings basically lets me change it from being the model's, like, hitbox to being, like, just like an A-posing person and just static, like basically a static thing. And I can roughly line it up with where I am at any given point in time. And that might evade the anvil missing me. Aside from that, I'm not sure why else it could break. Discord notification jumps code. No, Tato's log. But yeah, let me look at in the memes. Let me look at the memes. Let's see the memes. My honest reaction. Oh wait, this one. The tungsten cube. I'm concerned. Oh wait, it's not a video. Tungsten is heavy AF. Like, I wonder actually how heavy that is. That's probably like, that little cube probably weighs like 5 pounds. Maybe not literally, but maybe actually. I'm assuming based off the size of their thumb that it's like a 2-inch by 2-inch cube, more or less. Actually, wait, does it say it there? Does it say like the cubic centimeters? Is that literally 19.25? No, 9.25 grams per cubic centimeter, but it doesn't actually say how big the cube is. Tungsten cube. Tungsten is crazy. Tungsten is obscene. Tungsten is basically our real-life unobtainium, or not unobtainium, adamantium. It's not that powerful. Like vibranium or whatever is definitely way more powerful because it's got like plot armor and stuff. But like, it is basically the hardest thing that we have access to regularly. Like, you can't even just melt that. Like, I don't know, like, what temperature can you melt tungsten? Wait, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. What is the melting point of tungsten? 3,422 degrees Celsius, or 6,191 degrees freedom units. That's obscene. And I don't think it melts like aluminum would, like where you could just put it right back. Like, it oxidizes and it becomes brittle. Like, I don't know this for fact, but I know it's very finicky. It's very hard to use. And we use a lot of stuff, like we tip things with tungsten because it's so hard to like make drill bits and stuff like that last longer, etc., etc. But I actually think like they use it for boring, like boring, like making mines, like mining. And they don't even like have it like tip the stuff. They just have like knobs of tungsten inside the drill, like a boring bit. Like a big boring bit, like big boring bit. Yeah, like this. Except for like, imagine this, but like on a massive scale, like people-sized, where all these little nubs are basically just chunks of tungsten. And that's how they like go through like caves. You think titanium can only be machined? Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think you can like melt it and pour it and like form it into a thing. It says on the cube. Oh, it says the size on the cube. Where are the memes? Does it? It says it does. It does. It says 6,192 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cool. I didn't realize that that's what that number was. I thought it was just random number, like atomic weight or some crap like that. But it still doesn't tell me like how heavy this actual cube is, right? As far as you know, yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. As far as I know, you can't like melt it and forge it that way. Like you basically just have to machine it, and the only way you can machine it is with other tungsten. Like it's a pain. I also think you have to like there's a state that you could put it in, like where it's softer than like hardened tungsten. Like you have to like temper it. I'm not a blacksmith by any means. I know the most basic concepts of blacksmith. Maria. Like perfect example, like steel. You have hardened steel. Like if you ever seen like if you ever watch like Forge and Fire, you know the part where they like, you know the part chat where they're like putting in the forge and then pulling out, like dipping it in like the oil and like it's getting like all fiery, and they call it quenching. You do that to harden the steel, and that basically makes it more brittle, but it makes it like physically harder, like not denser. It doesn't change the weight, but it makes it so that like holds its edge effectively better. Like the edge is more likely to chip than bend, as opposed to if you temper it. I'm muted. What mic do I use? Do I sound great? Am I actually muted? Hello? Chat, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wom. I think chat's trolling me. I'm not muted. Am I muted? Am I being gaslit right now? I'm gonna open. I'm gonna. Wah. Wah. You're lying! Wah. Ah! You're lying! Wah. Ah! You're lying! Wah. Ah! You're lying! Wah. Ah! Oh, you monsters. Oh. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was saying, so like you could pull back the hardness of like any metal by like tempering it, which means instead of like taking it from a really hot temperature and suddenly cooling it where you like compress all the molecules, you slowly heat it up or slowly cool it down from being hot and allow the molecules to kind of like move around, like get a little bit flexy, get a little bit swifty. When that happens, the metal is softer, so it's more likely to bend, but it's less likely to hold its shape. So like, for example, like let's say I was making a sword, right? I would want the edge where my actual like blade is to be hardened because I want it to hold that sharp edge and not the second I smack something with it to just round over and be smooth because then it won't cut nothing. But I want the spine of the blade, like I want the back of the blade, not the part that cuts, just the part that supports, to be soft and flexible so that when I smack something, my blade doesn't just shatter like glass. And that's why if you ever watch like those Forge and Fire things, like they will typically like quench the blade to make the whole thing hard and then like do something to heat up just the backside. Or if you're doing like traditional Japanese katanas, you know, like the wavy lines you see, like let me see if I can actually just find a picture. Like 1 second. Japanese katana traditional. I'm looking, there's a name for it. Thank you for the drip. There's a name for it, but I'm way too uncultured. This look. Like this look right here with the wavy lines. I know that in this day and age, it's basically like fabricated, like they put that on there intentionally. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, back in the day, the reason that showed up, why that became like a popular look, was because they would actually put mud, like actual like mud, like dirt, like wet dirt, on the back of the blade while heating it up so that the blade would get really hot and then quench and then be hardened. But the back, the water from the mud, would stop the blade from getting that hard, like the metal back there from getting hardened. This way you wouldn't have to like temper and pull back the temper to make the back softer. And then nowadays we have better control over things like that. We could just do that without needing to do the mud thing. And I think some people might just like to be traditional would still do it that way. It's kind of like people that still make ramen traditionally, even though you can like use like a pressure cooker and stuff like that to skip hours and hours worth of work. Potatoes gay. I'm pretty happy. Guys, I'm Ace. I've already said this before. But yeah, it's like that. I think that's where that came from. Again, not a blacksmith, not a historian. I don't know these things for fact. Don't repeat this as fact. These are just potential fun tips. I need emeralds to buy. I just realized I'm over here trying to buy name tags and I don't have emeralds. I do have some in here. That should be enough for now. That should honestly be more than enough for now. I'm a Minecraftian, of course. Welcome in, Game Lord. Eat my water. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, let me land. Somehow still broke my toes. Alright, Kira, thank you for watering your streamer chat. Eat your water, it's good for you. Alright, here we go. Delicious. Delicious, tasty water. Okay, let's see. I think all the Gaios in the back are the ones that I like. Yeah, all the Gaios back here are the ones that I super cured to make super cheap name tags. We can get 12 a pop before they refresh. Oh, you're not cheap. Unsheep's your librarian, apparently. Ah, yes, glass tastes good. Yeah, you eat the bottle like a normal person. There we go. I don't know, what do we get, like a stack? Like, at least the stack, right? At least the stack. Yo, Brev, welcome in at work muted. There we go. Name tags. Name tags galore. Brev getting bonked. We should have more over here. Name tags. I guess just get a little bit more, right? It can't hurt.
We'll use them all! We'll use them eventually! Brev's muted. Dropping anvils on me, monster.
And that should be enough, right? A stack and a half. I can't imagine we need more than that, right? So now the next thing is, what are we naming all the name tags? I think the ones we had from last year, we had just named Pump. Because, you know, spoopy time reference. We could just name them Pump to save inventory space. In fact, I might name this 32 stack Pump, or we can name this stack something different and not bring the Pump stack with us. We leave the Pump stack in the archives for future us. You like my glass with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Yeah, a little A1 sauce, right? Gotta give it some flavor. It's a little plain on its own, a little raw. I'm actually like a raw glass enjoyer. Just eat the sand directly. If Sentra was in here, they would dishonor me. I'm not believing you, Mick. Boy who cried wolf, you cannot fool me with the same trick twice. I'm looking at my microphone. I could see my big mouth almost clipping as I scream words into the microphone. Dishonor from Zed, exactly. I eat my glass raw. Don't eat glass, Chad, in case it's not obvious. I did see this this video a while back. I don't know why this got recommended to me. But it was like, I'm trying to remember the name of the YouTube channel. It was a YouTube channel that showed you, like, sleight of hand magic tricks and stuff like that. Like parlor tricks. Like, tricks you could, like, do at a bar to, like, impress your friends sort of tricks, right? And I found most of them interesting, so I, like, legit watched a lot of the videos from this channel. I think it was, like, Rogue or something like that was in the name. I'm trying to remember, like, Rogue Industries. I don't remember. If I saw the guy that ran the channel, or even heard his voice, I'd be like, that right there, that's the guy. Officer, that's the guy. But one of their videos was like, this is how you can eat glass. And I'm like, this is a joke, right? Like, this is April Fool's. Please tell me it's April Fool's. It wasn't. And they, like, broke a light bulb and was like, basically a tutorial on how to eat glass. And I'm like, all right. I guess if I ever get, like, held at gunpoint and forced to eat a light bulb, I can now do it questionably safely. But like it had tons of, by the way, chat, I'm not saying they're actually telling us to eat glass. Like, they had disclaimers like, don't try this at home, but it was basically like, if you had to, this is how you do it safely. Literally the chat will just randomly stop working when you try to send messages. It won't just go through, and your old internet's being trashed. But 10 times internet, it might be your router then. Like, it might actually be like a router issue. Like, do you have a modern router? At one point in time, a few years back, it might be like 10 years at this point, a new internet protocol, like DOCSIS, like 3.1, I think it's 3.1, came out. And it's basically changed the way internet's, like, data is sent back and forth. And if you have the old DOCSIS, you could still connect to the internet. But at like certain peak hours when like the internet is like really, really crazy busy, you're just going to have like intermittent connection. Like you're just going to lose connection and have bad transfer and blah, blah, blah. So like make sure whatever equipment you're using is like on the most recent version of DOCSIS. Anyway, back to eating glass. So this YouTube tutorial was basically like, oh yeah. So the trick is to basically, when you put the glass in your mouth, and chat, this is not a tutorial, I'm not telling you how to do it, I'm just repeating things that I heard on the internet, but the trick was supposed to be, basically don't move your mouth while you chew, because your teeth are hard, and your teeth will likely not sustain any damage. Which isn't true. You could still get it stuck between your teeth. We've all had that one nacho chip that has literally shown us this. But the concept is basically using your teeth by going like up and down only motions, like not moving left and right, not swiping your tongue around, like basically freeze everything in your mouth besides your teeth moving up and down as slowly as they need to. You completely powder the glass, and then you swallow it when it's basically turned back into sand. And that's how you would safely eat glass. Which is an unhinged thing to be on the internet. I'm really curious if I could find the YouTube channel. I feel like I've had this conversation before. Rogue... Why did Rogue the Bat? Why is Rogue the Bat? Who is so thirsty that this is the first thing that pops up? I'm not clicking on Rogue, I don't know, parlor tricks. That's not the type of parlor I was talking about. Bar tricks? Maybe card tricks? I don't recognize any of these. They might not make content anymore. I don't know if they're still making content. Magic Power. I'm not recognizing his name. No. If I find the chat, I'll link it to you. Then reinstall Vault Hunter to see if you're banned. You found the recipe for glass casserole. 1 cup of sand, some red sand, and then some white sand, and then put it in the blast furnace for 3 minutes on high. Chat, are you writing this down? Chat, are you writing this down? 3 minutes on high, and when you take it out, you could do what you like from there. Oh, you see... I was always using too much white sand. That must have been what it is. Not enough red sand. You gotta vary it to sand, so. Let's see. But yeah, chat, don't eat glass. And subsequently, don't eat glass raw, okay? Don't eat sand. It's not good for you. You can actually get impacted, like on a serious note. If you don't know what being impacted is, think of it like omega constipation, like surgically, like you need to have your constipation surgically resolved constipated. It's no fun. It's no es bueno. You eat glass and sand together. Like, yeah, like a little sandwich, right? You wombo combo. You know, you sprinkle a little bit of glass, take the edge off of the glass. Impaction means you get nurse fingers up your booty hole if you're lucky, okay? If you're lucky and the fingers can reach the impaction. Otherwise, you're getting the whole fist, doc. Oh, back to memes. Okay, let's see. What do we got in memes? Piggy Space Program. What is this game? 1 second. I forgot to open up the actual browser window. What is this game? This looks like some low-res Kerbal Space Program. Oh, wait, is this the Angry Birds, but like space? I think they might have hit stratosphere. Bad piggies. Did you read your recipe? We have ads. Let's see. I did. I'm sorry, you got added. No, I'm sorry, you got added. Yeah, I did read the recipe. Yes. Let's see. Okay, so... Chat, important time. This is super important, mega important. Not that important, but mega important. What are we naming the stack of name tags? What are we naming the stack of name tags? Where's my anvil? I now have one downstairs. Do I now have another one up here? Yo, AP, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop, whoop. I think I have an anvil downstairs we can use. I should really just put one up here. No shot I had one up there, right? No, I definitely... Hello? What do you have? I'll buy those. Nothing else of value. But you get to live, because you had something useful. No, you cannot come in. In fact, you should die because I have a sign saying no soliciting right outside. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But you gave me something of actual value, pretty much the only thing of value you have. So you get to live. Take your llamas and go before I change my mind. Class pie. Let's see. Yep, look at that. We have a little bit more conduit power now. Prove the sign exists. If you come into my house, I'll slay you. Literally loitering. Literally loitering. Literally loitering. If you come inside, I'll kill you. If you come inside, I will shoot. I'll shoot my sword at you. Alright, there we go. He gets to leave until I realize that he's annoying. Oh wait, I came down here for the anvil. Let's get a spare anvil and bring it upstairs. I have to have an anvil. Okay, like I have to have an anvil in here somewhere. I know I have to have an anvil somewhere. Name them glass pie. Name them glass pie. Eat the sand. Where are we gonna put this anvy? I could just like stick it here. Yeah, that works. Alright, what are we naming this stack of name tags? Now keep in mind, chat, these names will get overwritten, alright? Potentially, I mean, it's not guaranteed. Effectively, the way it works, for anyone that's confused, is we're going to keep this stack of name tags on us on Halloween when we're running around, like, name tagging mobs. And we do that to make sure they don't despawn while we continue to hunt other mobs. If we can't get them in a boat, they're going to get a name tag. And in the event that we name tag them and bring them back to base, we're going to rename tag them an actual name. So this name won't potentially last forever. However, if we don't bring them back to base, they will just be named this forever. Glass pie, name it Billy Bob Joe Jr. We could also name them like dinner bone, so they're like upside down. Then we'll know exactly where they are. And last year we named them Pump, and we still have like less than half a stack left from last year. So what do we name it? Glass Pie, Billy Bob Joe Jr. Pump Jr. Big Pump. Big Pump. Big Pump. And we go complete opposite of Junior. Pump Jr. Pump Jr. Let's see. Thumbtack in my Kit Kat. That sounds like a terrible time. If on Halloween, then name Thumbtack on my Tic Tac. Tic Tac Kit Kat. Thumbtack in my Kit Kat. That's a tongue twister. Thumbtack in my Kit Kat. Alright, we need to pick one, chat. We need to pick one. We could wheel spin it. Wheel spinner. 1 second. Let's do brown acid. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna write them all down. Brown acid. Thumbtack in my Kit Kat. Pump Junior. Glass Pie. Big Pump. Spam. Literally name them spam. Yeah, I'm writing all the options down, chat. So if you got options, send options now, because once I spin the wheel, that's it. Spam. Daddy or mommy. Daddy or mommy. I hate the fact that I wrote those words down. Let's see. What else, chat? What else, chat? Shuffle. We shuffle them around. Billy. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Billy Bob Joe Jr. Billy Bob. All one word. Bob Joe Jr. There we go. Any others? Did I miss any? I think that's it. All right. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. BB in my PP. Okay, that'll be the last one. That'll be the last one. What did I get bonked for? BB in... is channel dying? My bitrate just went garbo. In my PB. Is channel dead? Are we good? Are we live still? Is Strim dying? Oh, Junior. There we go. I'm still alive. Others? I'm still living. I'm leave. My bitrate's in the doo-doo garbage zone, though. No, wait, maybe it's not. I am laggy. I'm waiting for lag to resolve. Help me through the lag. We doing better? Doing better? Nope. Why? What is happening? Is my internet being stupid again? 1 second. We should be okay. I don't know why we're not okay. I'm good. Am I no longer lagging? I think Twitch is sharding itself. You're good, lagged. Immediately not good. Ungoods, you're good. It's very dying.
Why? Why is it dying?
Why is it dying? It shouldn't be dying. It should undies your Twitch. Please. Pray, chat. More prayers. More prayers. Is it okay? It looks okay on my end now. Back to lagging? It's gotta be Twitch. It's gotta be Twitch. My internet's fine. I'm pinging my router, and the issue that I was having before, where I was like losing packets effectively, I think I've resolved. I think it was a faulty cable. I think I fixed the faulty cable. Delayed AF, refresh. Try refresh, try refresh. I think Twitch is sharding itself right now, because I have like 4,000, 6,000 kilobits. Tail appears and disappears. Oh my god, that just happened now. We good? We live? We live? We alive? We good? But it's saying that I'm dropping like half of my frames still, even though I have like 5,000 kilobit internets. In fact, let's see. I'm going to get rid of that. If I go here, it says my bitrate is sloppy slops. It says I'm unstable, chat. It says I'm unstable. Give Twitch totem if I'm dying. I don't think all the totem dying in the world will save Twitch right now. It's saying about my OBS is saying like 8,000, 9,000 kilobits. Like I am able to transmit. Twitch is not receiving. I'm pitching, Twitch ain't catching, okay? Refresh fixed it for you? Okay. It looks like it's working for me. Like I haven't got cut out. I'm delayed. But like if I refresh, hopefully it catches up and stays caught up. Oh no, it is very behind still. I'm still talking about me being unstable. Oh wow, it's very behind. I think it's just I think it's just trying to catch up, chat. I think it's trying to catch up. Yeah, it's still delayed. It's still delayed, but it's not lagging at least. It's not lagging at least. Are we all good? Are we all Gucci? I am very unstable. All right, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't keep working for us, I'll try the trick where I like Control-Alt-Delete out of OBS and like immediately try to go live again and hopefully not cut the broadcast off before it realizes. I could try that trick. But right now, my internet, for all intensive purposes, looks fine. You don't know any differences? That's my secret. I'm always unstable. Yeah. Still quite unstable. I'm still getting red lines, even though my bitrate is fine. Gives 3,000 hearts and a half inventory god apples. Yup, will still die. Still finds a way to void itself. Seems stable but delayed. Yeah, let's make sure everything's good before we move on to something different. But I am gonna spin the wheel. I think we're at the point where everyone has got their names in. I'm gonna spin the wheel. I'm gonna name the things, and then we could try to do the Alt-Control-Delete strat. We do the Alt-Control-Delete strat. I'm going to try the strat after we get everything named. So for now, we remove this, and we do this instead, and I spin the wheel. Round and round and round it goes. Who it stops, no one knows. Thumbtack in my Kit Kat. Looks like Thumbtack. All right, Thumbtack in my Kit Kat is the winner indeed. There we go. I don't have to change the name. It's already there. Let's go. Yeah, hashtag refresh, everyone. Hashtag refresh. If you've missed anything, it's this. This is the only thing you've missed. This was the winner. That was the winner. Thumbtacking my Kit Kat. We really should name these. I'm going to name these Pump just so I can combine them with this. Pump, just to have extra. Just in case we need it. I don't think we're going to need extra, but there we have. We have 2 stacks effectively. Now we Gucci. Twitch is now saying I'm excellent, by the way, guys. Twitch is now saying I'm excellent, okay? I'm all back in the green again. We Gucci. I think we Gucci. Everyone should be able to refreshers, and we should be fine. Twitch is unquantum sharded itself. Twitch is definitely lying to me, but let it lie, okay? I want the copium, okay, guys? Please, let me have this. Let me be excellent. Let me be excellent. But BB is the 3 Bs accidentally. There we go. Thumbtack in my Kit Kat. And we got some pumpies left over. So I'm going to keep the thumbtacks in there. We've also got this boat of backup boat. We've got this box of backup boats in case we need more. I don't think we need more name tags than that. I don't realistically think we'll need more name tags than that. Because let's just say, best case scenario, there's what, 7 types of villagers? Right? Question mark? Let's go see how many types of villagers there are. How many professions are there? Or are there 7 types of professions? I know there's a number 7 somewhere there. Ouch, my face. Ouch, my face. Just murdering myself here. Hebert is ready. Let's see. Ah, yes, if you put a baby zombie, it'll look like Skilly's want him dead. He's just saying it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Savannah 6. Is there a 7th one? We've got Taiga, Plains, Frosty Boys, Burger Boys, Swamp. Wait, do we not have Swamp Boys? Wait. Oh, we do. Wait, we do. We do have Swamp Boys. Wait, we do? We do have Swamp Boys. I just didn't realize this. We have Swamp Boys, but we have their generator over here. I didn't think about that. Ow! Why would you do this to me? Me? We have them over here. Up here. We do have a good bit of these guys stored up. But how do I get them over there with Hebert? I do have a good bit of these guys stored up, right? Oh, yeah. But we need to get a Hebert over here. We might need to try to catch us another zombie. Or, I have to build some minecart monstrosity to slurp one of these boys up, bring them over there, and put them in front of Hebert. More than 7 types, don't forget the regional ones. I think 7 with the regional ones, like total, like literally. I think it's total 7 types of villagers, and then we need one for each profession, which I didn't realize was a thing until, like, this weekend. So we've got a lot of boyos, but I don't think we have a zombie over here. We have no zombo. I could re-give these guys bread, and they could make more boys. In fact, I might do that just for the sake of having it. All we'd have to do is catch another zombie. If we put another zombie over here, like right here, we can have the boyo come out, sit here, and then we can eject them. How did this work before? I think what I did before was I pulled the person out, I broke the boat, and they automatically jumped in here, and that swept them away into that room. The question is, can I get a zombie in here safely and put them here where they can attack the villager and we can give profession and have them zombify the villager? Or is it easier to just make a station down here where we put a zombie down here and just keep pulling one out at a time? That's something I'm going to have to think on. I don't think I'm going to do that today. But we do have a backlog of these boyos. I don't know if it'll be enough, but we have a backlog of these boyos. So we can always do that in future. In fact, I heard in the new version of Minecraft they patched the string farm. Not that I think we'll ever need more of this string, but this string farm might go away. We might destroy the string farm. It was only ever temporary here in the first place, but I think they patched that, that glitch. That tech is no longer functioning. So let's see. Iron. We should have plenty of iron. Let me go bring a bunch of iron up into that room. And then aside from just breeding more villager boyos, let's go get them some more bread. We'll just get them more bread. Make sure they're stacked in bread so they can fork up the wazoo. Make more bread boys. What did I say I was doing? I was getting iron real quick. I think Twitch has uncharted itself fully. You should do Minecraft hide and seek with chat, and you find us. How would I do that? Like, you mean like jump on Hypixel? We could do Hypixel games sometime. Emeralds, irons. Just grab a stack of this. That should be more than enough. And we'll use that to make mine carts. Let's get in here real quick. Should be able to just throw that in here. We could use this and what's left of this to make more mine carts, because we should be able to just throw a mine cart in this hopper, push button, it slurps one of these boys out and puts them in front of Hebert. Easy clap. All we have to do is give them a profession block, let Hebert slap them up, they become profession, zombie, maybe get pumpkin. If we get no boyos with pumpkins, we splash them, we cure them, we move on to the next ones. If we do get a couple with pumpies, we just kill the ones in the middle, like the zombies, and we push the pumpy ones out that way, where this should work. Actually, might have to throw some powered rails in here. I don't know how long this will go for. A lot of this is very unpowered, but we built this last stream, where once we get down here, basically should push them onto this rail and keep them here forever. And then we can name tag them an actual permanent name, where chat can just decide names. We typically wait till the end of the night, like when we're about to wrap up stream, before we name tag all the boyos, like their official permanent names. I think this room is as set as it could be. I'll have to brainalize, how we can bring the other boys over here, or make another zombify setup over there. But for now, let's go grab a bunch more bread to make sure these guys are fully caked out with their bread. Make sure their bread supply is maximum. Maximum garbage. There we go. It's currently, is it your current, what? I can't read that. Why is my brain broken? Is your current character temporary for Halloween? Yes. The hat and the bandana swap out. So the hat is not normally there, and the bandana is normally blue. And we swap it out for the holidays. I should have also emeralds in here. I guess I can re-up on these as well while I'm in here. Let's break these down. I don't know if that's enough. Let's see if it's enough. You can make a world device. Now, this is something to keep in mind, everyone. January is coming around, and in January we do Potato World Online, which is basically this world here that I'm currently on. This actual world right here, where I basically turn into a server. We have mini games, we have prizes, we basically, it's like a server that exists for a week. And you're actually playing on my real world. Like, it's actually my world. I mean, it's a copy of my world. But what happens is we have one area that we designate the playground, and that area actually stays. Everything else that you guys do, like if you nuke the whole world, it'll revert back to this. But that one area, like that little 2x2 chunk area, or if we make it a little bit bigger this year, depending on how many people get tickets, that area gets saved over. And we can actually go visit that area here in a second. Or we could probably visit it now. It's literally just over this way. It's faster to go through Nether, but we could fly. It's literally like just over this hill. Yeah, I'm gonna show the previous potato playpen from last year. We just fly over this way. It's literally straight this way. And that's another thing we'll have to, within the following months, we'll have to find a new area to build a new playpen in. Should be right over this horizon. There it is. So all of this stuff in this area, in this little like bordered off area, this is completely built by you guys. Like, I didn't build any of this. All of this was stuff that was saved from the last Potato World Online. And I try not to visit here too often because I'm afraid like a thunderstorm might strike something, or like I don't want these chunks loaded, so I make sure they're far enough from my base because I don't want anything to happen to this. This is like preserving history here. For Christmas, can you make it Snow Fox with little Santa hat? Yeah, we do Santa hat. I think I have like I have to make a new bandana. I try to make a new bandana for each holiday. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions of like bandana patterns too, you can always drop it in Discord. Yeah, you got Sacrifice's Corner right here. These guys are still here. They literally have been here for almost a whole year now, because I literally try not to load these chunks. We got Mimi and Autumn's Coal Corner. Let's see, we got the Concrete Embassy. We've got Canary's Hot Air Balloon, Oob's Mushroom Strosity. Oh yeah, all of the Brev Machank. I can't tell who did this one. I always forget who did this one. Yeah, I guess we'll never know, chat. It's definitely not their face. We got Sacrifice's Corner in there where they stole the egg and they put it in there. They also have their potato chip in there. There is buried somewhere in here, I don't wish to unearth it, a time capsule. We've got the people that won last year. So Monkey got first place, Canary got second place, and Brev got third place for potato chips. Basically, the event coin by the end of the event. I'm not spoiling anything for this year's. I already do have a lot of plans. Oh yeah, the trampoline. We got the trampoline. This trampoline was basically someone requested that I build a trampoline in the world, and I kept saying I would, but I never said when I would. So the people that got online basically like, I'll build it for you now, and then it technically exists in the world now. And then this is the nether portal to get to and from. So like if you were like a plebeian on your feet, so to speak, like if you just spawned in and wanted to just get on here to put a block down and leave, this is how you would get here. You would just basically walk from the portal over there. It's got signage. 2024 Big Potato Playpen. Gonna lurk when you drive home. Oh, you have data? I like data. Alright, drive safe, Brev. Drive safe. But yeah, this is the 2024 Potato Playpen. So we need to make another one somewhere. We want it close so they could still be like people not getting lost in the nether, getting to and from it. But at the same time, if you want to think of the playpen as something, the best thing I can describe it is, remember r/place, anyone? The playpen's basically that. It's everyone could do whatever they want in it. I mean, play nice. Like, don't literally go in there and just blow stuff up for the sake of blowing stuff up. But, like, it's kind of like anything goes. And when it's done, whatever state it is in is the state it gets saved in. And yeah, everyone that gets on typically has to spend a good chunk of potato chips to get on. So it's not like random people could just join in grief, right? And then once submissions close, that's it. And the server will typically be up for, like, a week. It'll exist for the week of my birthday, and then it goes away, and then it's gone. And then next year will be the same thing. And this year, let's see, I'm trying to think what'll be different. We've built a good chunk of extra farms. We've started on this build over here. We've got the dog house over there now. That's new. You got infinite data and a good signal, so you can watch anytime. Let's go. But yeah, what was I doing before? Bread. I was getting bread. That's why I was up here. Need to get bread. We also got crafters and stuff like that now, so we have a lot of farms auto-producing stuff for us in the background. But yeah, I have a lot of fun little mini games in mind. I have a new currency for anyone that thinks they could just grab their potato coin from last year and reuse it. That won't work. It's going to be different currency. Yes, yes. But also, I might see if I can't get with Brev to help them design me a data pack specifically for the server, if they have the free time and are willing, because I unfortunately don't know how much I could pay you to actually do it. So no arson, break skateboard. I mean, you guys could arson things. Like, if you guys really wanted to come in here and, like, kill all the villagers, I mean, you could. I don't know why you'd want to do that. You wouldn't have access to them anymore. I think the one rule that I had is that, like, this area up here is holy ground. So whatever feuds, whatever wars, whatever trolling, whatever you want to do, you just leave this area be. That's it. And I think everyone more or less agrees with that, because this area is special. This area has meaning beyond just being a build. EP Sloth, thank you for the posture check. Okay, 1 second. Oh yeah, there we go. I sit up straight. Thank you. Yes, yes. But yes, typically we will open up submissions for entry to Potato World Online, like mid-December, beginning of January, like somewhere around there. Give people a chance to save up potato chips and stuff like that. We might have giveaways and things like that that might get people on. But for the most part, I really do want it to be people that have been in the channel for a bit. This way, it's not just like random people that join in that don't necessarily don't necessarily have the best intentions. They're just there for the trolls, which, don't get me wrong, I'm always good for a good troll. I'm always here for a good troll. But at the same time, I don't want someone to come on the server to just literally drop a nuke and then never come on again. You know what I mean? We're all here for a good time. Your longtime friend just texted you after almost a year. You're going to go talk to him? No worries, Game Lord. Enjoy. Welcome in, Swife. Why are you starting your husband up? What do they say? What do they do? Welcome in, Swife. But yes, we buy bread. We buy bread now. We can also repair tools while I buy bread. As much bread as we can hold. Bread. Give me bread. Yo, Yugi, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop, whoop. We buy all the bread that we can. I think it's nighttime now, so these guys aren't going to refresh. We could just buy a bunch of bread. All the bread. And we can come back in the morning and get more. Let's see. Yeah, it's literally nighttime. Which means we could sleep. But that should be enough bread for now. I did load up the villagers in the past. Have you been here? Yeah, honestly, most of the people that have been in chat, like right now, most people that are in chat right now have been here long enough. When I say been here long enough, I'm not like sitting there like, oh, if you've not been here since the channel started. I mean people that are genuinely here, genuinely want to be a part of the community, and genuinely have an interest in playing along. That's the only thing I mean by time. I don't mean by time by like, oh, you've not been here for 6 months, then you're not good enough. No. I don't care if you've been here for a week. Like, you could just join today, like literally right now. And if you literally here for the next few months and get into Potato World Online, 10 out of 10. It's really just, like I said, time is a good indicator of like, if you guys have been here for a few months and like legitimately want to be here, then you guys are less likely to try to intentionally ruin the experience for everyone else. And that's really the only thing I care about. I really don't care if you guys have been here for like 5 years. Like, I'm not trying to make it be like, oh, only the OGs can get in. Yo, Dragon, welcome in, mate. I'm not talking about like it's an OG only thing. I want it open to as many people as possible. I don't care if you just joined today. I don't care if you joined 2 years ago. It's supposed to be for the community. But that's the thing I want to make sure it's for, the community. Not like a random person that just wants to come in and destroy stuff for the sake of destroying stuff. That's the only concern that I have, and the only reason why it's like typically like 10,000 potato chips is because anyone that's been here for a hot minute will typically just have those potato chips laying around. Or at the very least, if you're on notice that right now it's going to cost like 10,000 potato chips, then you're like, okay, I'm going to save up my potato chips and not necessarily pet you. No one should be petting me. No bad touch. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not supposed to be like gatekeeping people so that you have to have been here for 5 years to get in. It's mostly just to make sure that literal random people off the street that have no interest in our community isn't going to just come by and just literally like dox us or something like that. That's the only thing that I'm trying to prevent. Like, perfect example, if you were all here like what, not even a month ago, when we had those random people come in and be like, hey, could we join the Vault Hunter server? And I didn't even say no. I was just like, here's what you can do to actually be able to join. And they're like, oh, so I can't just join for free? All right, I'm a dox you. Or DDoS, or both. Tried to do both, failed at both. But yeah, like the stuff like that, like people that are just clearly have malicious intent. We don't want those people. We only want poggers people, like all of you. If you're here watching me right now, if you're in chat, if you've said something, if you're lurking, any of those things, you're more than likely very poggers. Just so you know, in case someone didn't tell you, you're poggers. Welcome back, Snow. Up, that's just actual rage bait. Let's see, one for you, one for you, one for you. One for you. We'll just give him the breb. One for you. One for you. I'm not going to have enough breb for these guys. One for you. One for you. Why are you Angies? You guys shouldn't be Angies. There might be too many babies like stuck in this flow thing here. One for you. One for you. We'll have to come back and get them more breb. No one should be Angies. Why are they Angies? There should be no Angies. Why Angies? Like, yes, there's one child here, but for the most part, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 extra beds. There should be no Angieing happening here. Why are they Angie? Why is this broken? This was working. Oh my god, is Twitch farting again? Is Twitch quantum sharding, chat? Is Twitch quantum sharding again? My bitrate's ass. My bitrate once more is ass. But for the most part, there's me jump scare. I'm still live. Am I laggy? I'm good? Delayed? Am I delayed? Hello? I think Twitch is just gonna, this is gonna be Twitch. I guess it's a good thing, chat, that we didn't do I'm on observation duty today, because if we did, you guys wouldn't really be able to play along. Because Twitch is just ensuring that we're just like 30 seconds in the past. It doesn't look like stream has cut out, but it does look like it's slowing down. Like it's pulling you guys into the past. I still have like 4,000 kilobits and higher for bitrate. But it's saying that I'm dropping frames, like insane amounts of frames. Why? Twitch, please, I beg. I beg, please, please, why? Why you do this to me? I also have no idea why these guys are angry. Like, these guys should be making babies. There's zero reason why babies should not be being made. All these babies are way too far away to affect these guys, because it's only 2 chunks. So, like, 1 chunk, 2 chunk. No, wait, maybe not. Oh, wait, maybe these guys are getting picked up. Are they entity cramming? Are you drowning? You're drowning. I might need to expand the baby area. I might need to expand the area. Yep, it seems like it's better. Yeah, it's green for me again. Alright, so we might have a slight problem. These guys are getting entity crammed. I might need to expand this area. But I'm trying to think of how I could do that without breaking the minecart setups. The only thing I can think to do is break the area between these and hope that the water flow and the pure amount of people that are in here, oh my god, so many people crammed in here, that the pure amount of people that are crammed in here forces them into the correct area. I'm gonna regret this decision immediately, I'm sure of this. How do I break this glass without freeing them all? Like, if I just break the one in the middle, if I break this barrier in the middle and let them overflow, that should be good enough. But I don't want to accidentally release them, because my god, I will burn them all to the ground if I release them by accident. Let me just remove the roof real quick. See, that's not even a roof. Alright. This is actually roof. I'm terrified right now, chat. This is actually roof. If I keep this here, they shouldn't be able to sneak through here. So I should be able to break both of these. All I have to do is break the bottom blocks in there now. If I break this one, they can stair step out. Unless I put roof back on. No, not that one. This one. And this one. I'm alleviating the problem one block at a time. I need to break this one without hitting these guys. I need that one broken, right? No, wait. No, wait. I don't think I want that one broken. Do I want that one broken? I think I do want that one broken. That's the last one I want broken, I think. That's the last one I want to break. No! You dum-dums! Okay, that's it. That has given them at least 6 more blocks of space. Why can't I place these blocks? Hello? What is with that lag? What was with that lag? Why did it, like, not make a sound? The only thing that I can think to do to make this bigger is break these blocks here. Like, let this wall come up this high, and then basically break these blocks. And that should be safe. Right? Let's check our chunk borders. Yeah, they should be able to exist here fine. But maybe I don't want them to. Like, maybe that's too close. They're undulating and maybe dipping over here and pissing these guys off. So maybe we keep them here. I mean, if this isn't enough villagers for us, right? The only other thing I could think to do is break this one little here and let them get pushed down this way. They can't work their way backwards because I have these areas blocked off. But what if I broke into here and basically open this area up? Like this. I'm trying to do this so surgically without releasing these fools. Can I break this block? I can. Where is it? It's this block right here, right? I mean, you guys should be able to get that way. Why can't I place this here? What is wrong? Why? Why is it lagging? Am I actually crashing my game? There's no shot, right? Maybe at 3 minutes in delay and constantly buffering? May the tears I shed in 2024 lube the cheeks that I clap in 2025. Poetry. Poetry. Seems like it's better, but it's going back and forth. It's definitely not better on my end. Like, it's actually actively getting worse on my end, even. Its stream hasn't cut out, but it is definitely, like, 3 minutes delayed. Like, here, watch this, chat. I'm going to say something in chat at the same time that I say it here. Everyone that's in the past is going to be like, what? I'm going to say Ligma. There we go. All of you are going to be so confused for the next, like, 3 minutes as to why that was said. No, wait, don't let the stream die now. No, wait, my kilobytes are hitting 0. No, don't let it die now. Then no one will understand why I said Ligma. No. Alright, I think I'm still alive. Okay, I think I'm definitely like 3 minutes in the past. I refreshed my page, even. And I'm still like 3 minutes in the past. Like, here, let's watch this together. I'm still like modifying this build. I'm gonna walk all the way over here. I'm gonna like walk into this corner over here. We're gonna just go sit in this corner and look at this. I'm gonna munch on a carrot. And wait for all this stuff to catch up. You guys are going to have no idea why I said Ligma for all this time. All of this time right now, you guys are watching and like, why did Potato say Ligma? Or Igma, because the L was lowercase. Igma. Ah, yes, Igma. Alright, we're almost caught up. It looks like the internet is fine again. It looks like I'm excellent again. I'm excellent once more. Not really. Stream, why you do this to me? Alright, we're catching up. We're still not caught up. What if I refresh now that we're caught up? Okay, I think we're caught up. I think this is active. Wah. Yeah, Ligma's on screen. Alright, so if you refresh now, you should be Gucci. Okay, we're caught up at least. We know we're caught up. I've woken the dead now. Everyone is aware. We're caught up. Okay. I just typed that. Wait, really? Oh, I just typed that now in like chat. Like, oh, okay, I got you. I was gonna say like, wait, you just received that message? I'm like, surely chat isn't that backwards. Okay, you literally just now watched me on stream type that. Okay. It was 100% a test, yes. I don't know how far in the past you are, but I'm going to give everyone a second. Once they get to the wah-age, they should refresh, at the very least, to avoid the wah-age. So once you guys hit the wah, at the very least, know you can refresh. I'm going to give everyone a second to refresh. Make sure they're refreshed. Refresh. And then let's see. Are these guys back to breeding? They're sleeping currently because... Oh, wait. I know what broke it. Chad, I'm stupid. I left this bed here. It probably extended the village to these chunks because that's within their, like, pathfinding area. So they thought that all of these villagers... I'm dumb. All right. I will undumb myself. No worries. I'll put the bed over here. There we go. We sleep. Now all these guys should work again. Because these guys were working perfectly fine the other day. All right, let's see. We got love hearts. No Angie clouds. Come on. There we go. Love hearts, no Angie clouds. Love hearts, no Angie clouds. Love hearts, no Angie clouds. I want to see children here. Fart out children immediately. Yes, let's go. It's working. I was stupid. I left my bed down there. Okay, it's working again. I'm smart. Genius. The child dropper resumes. Okay. All right. I think we're good here. I don't know why these guys are trying to pork over here. They definitely don't have access to beds. And they definitely don't have access to space. I guess I must have accidentally dropped some bread and it got slurped down the water stream and some of these guys picked it up and thought they can have a pork session in here. I mean, they're definitely close enough in this mosh pit. But yes, this is as much space as I think I can give these guys without breaking the system even more. It's already broken. But if this isn't enough villagers to at least get the majority of our pumpkin boyos, then I don't know what is. I'm not thinking we're going to get 100% of them. I need to get away from these villagers. They're way too loud. I don't think we're going to get 100% of them, right? But I do hope that we can get at least majority of them. This way next year we could focus fire the ones we want. You were able to get on Vault Hunters? We're probably going to switch to Vault Hunters here in a minute, honestly. But let's go. Also, my internet is crapping again. Why? All right, for any of you that were in the future, you are now being thrust into the past again. I don't know why. I'm going to just do a quick speed test to make sure that my internet is actually okay. Because I was not dropping packets or anything like that before. But before you even loaded in, you crashed due to out of memory. I think that no, my internet's fine. I can't show you this without doxing myself, but like, I literally have 600 megabits per second. My internet is fantastic. It's got to be Twitch. Twitch is literally actively sharding itself. Twitch offline status. I can't. Twitch status. I feel like this is a lie. October 22nd, no incidents reported. I'm reporting an incident, help me. Twitch is always live, except for when it's not. Famous last words. You have 16 gigs allotted to Vault Hunters. No, I think, Brev, once you catch up, once the previous world 3 minutes ago catches up to me reading chat now, I think you're having the same bug Montana had forever ago, where they were basically having a memory leak, and they never found out what was making the memory leak happen. It just stopped happening, and then they were able to play. I think you're having that issue right now, and I don't know what to do. Have you tried reinstalling the pack to see, or like configs, or see if like maybe something like that was doing it? Because 16 gigs should be enough. I mean, if you have more gigs, feel free to allot more, but I don't think you should need more than 16 gigs. The server itself only has 32 gigs, so if you allot 32 gigs, then you'd have more memory than the server does. Yo, welcome in, Squishy. Thank you for the drip. Sorry if you're stuck in the past. The drip. You're hearing you? Okay. Did Twitch unfart itself? Because it's still saying that I'm crappy. 1 second. Oh no, it's saying I'm excellent again. Okay, Twitch is saying I'm excellent again. OBS is saying, even though I have 10,000 kilobits, that I'm still dropping network frames. Like a ridiculous amount of them, and I don't understand why. I genuinely don't understand why. Please work. Was it graphic or RAM? Yours crashes if you haven't restarted your entire computer recently because the GPU has done something. You have 24 gigs of RAM and still that memory leak just runs out. Yeah, no, like a memory leak is just going to consume. Whether it's a slow burn or a fast burn, a memory leak is a memory leak. Eventually you will lose. But Brev, if you haven't tried restarting your computer, try restarting your computer. If you have tried restarting your computer and you still can't get on, try reinstalling the pack. If that doesn't work, you could try doing like a flush DNS, like see if it's a network issue thing. Because I technically do that every time I have connection issues, but you know, Microsoft was also having connection issues, so. It only out of memories when first connecting to the server, no, does it while you're playing? Well, yeah, but I mean, if there's a memory leak that's triggering randomly, then it's triggering then. Finally caught a potato sheep, let's go! Black kitty, black kitty. Chase the kitty, chase the kitty, chase the kitty, chase the kitty. Welcome in, Squishy Bee. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, mate. We're about to swap over, do some Vault Hunters. Boom. Kill the kitty. No, we won't kill the kitty. I will eventually have to find a way to collect the heads of the kitties, but I will not be the one to slay them. Child is asleep and your legs are charging. Let's go. Vibe mode. You're just sitting there, listening to the Talk To Her podcast, listening to the new KSI song, eating lunchly, right? That meme is everywhere. I think the saddest part, the funniest part of that meme is like watching like Logan Paul, KSI, Mr. Beast doesn't react to stuff like that, but watching them react and being like, ah, yeah, this person's just enjoying life. It's like, no, bro, they're cooking you right now. Do you not understand the satire? Like, I think they realize now, but for the longest time, they saw that thing. It was like, ah, yes, this person gets it. It's like, no, mate. Also, someone has to explain to me, I don't know how I've somehow avoided this, but what is the Hawk Tua thing? I've somehow avoided this critical meme on the internet. I'm literally about to Google it. Is it like safe for work? Hawk Tua girl. Like, what is this meme? Yeah, I know the spit on that thing, but like I don't get the context. From what I understand, there is like literally like this woman found a minute to take like their 10 minutes in fame and extend it to actually like last. For chicken nuggets, sucking D for chicken nuggets, is that literally this? Hawk Tua is an internet meme originating from a viral YouTube video posted in 2024, in which during a street interview, Haley Welch used the catchphrase Hawk Tua, an onomatopoeia for spitting or expectoration, that's way too big of a word for Elmo's tiny brain here, on a man's pee-pee during oral. Okay, I now understand the spit on that thing. Don't, no. I mean, I guess any port in a storm, but like, why? As an ace man, I can't understand this concept. She was legit talking about spitting on it before sucking D. Yes, I got that from the wiki insert. So, like, I guess, I'm assuming the video itself is safe. If it's just her saying the words. That is way too loud. That is way too loud. Is this the whole video? This is 13 minutes long. I'm not watching. Okay, never mind. I think that's all I needed to hear. So drunk girl saying regrettable things, internet made her famous. Is this literally the whole clip right here, or at least all that's worth it? I could show this on stream. I don't think they're going to do anything. It's on YouTube. They can't do anything too sus on YouTube. They would get banned. But why spit on it? You got to get the ball rolling, right? Like, you can't just go in dry. It's terrible. I feel terrible saying, okay, wait. Okay. I think this is literally the bit. You
gotta give him that Hawk Tua and spit on that thing.
So this is the person? Is this actually the Hawk Tua girl? Or is this just someone, like, repeating the meme? The saliva that leaves your mouth makes your mouth make more saliva? Is that actually how saliva works? Like, if you drool, do you produce more saliva? Was that literally, like, that right there? That's the clip? Was that the actual person? Like this person right here, that's the Hawk Tua girl? That's the Welch person? Why does that sound like... Is that Haley Welch? That's them. Wow. You know, you gotta love the internet. That literally, that right there could change your entire life because internet. That literally saying that one potentially regrettable line because you're drunk and just having a good time and just, being base. Like, I have nothing against her doing that. Like, literally, that's just whatever. You're doing your thing. Yeah, you're having a good time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But at the same time, that little segment, like that 5-second clip, basically made someone permanently changed their life for the rest of their life. For better or worse is just still to be determined, but has altered the entire course of their life because of one thing they said. Just think about that. That's the power of the internet. And just as easily as it granted her that power, it could take that power away. You don't know, but there's a finite amount of saliva in your mouth, so if you spit, the amount will go down, then eventually start going up. I mean, I guess the concept is kind of like, it's not necessarily that you don't have enough saliva in your mouth, but you don't have it where you need it. Like, if you're trying to, like, put it all in one area, because you don't need it all over your mouth, you just need it in that one spot, so to speak. It's making me feel uneasy just discussing this, okay? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this is making me uneasy continuing to discuss this. But, yeah, okay, so that's the Haktua girl. What do they talk about, though? Like, genuinely. I'm morbidly curious. Like, what is the podcast? Like, if that's their internet, like, if that's their ticket to fame right there, that little clip we just saw. You don't just start hyper salivating talking about D. No, you don't know. I just know the meme. I mean, that's fair. I'm just curious. Like, they clearly are trying to be an internet personality, and I'm fine. Like, I have no issues. Whatever. That's great. 10 out of 10. Have fun. But like, what's their shtick, right? Like, beyond having funny internet moment, the internet's not just going to watch you because you had funny internet. Like, you still have to do something to continue succeeding, right? Like perfect example, like, if we got rated by, like, I don't know, 10,000 viewers, that doesn't just mean we get to be famous. Like, we still have to, like, capitalize on that event and be able to sustain the fame, so to speak, right? So they clearly did something. They're doing something that's keeping them in the spotlight, keeping them famous, giving them an audience. And I'm just curious as to what it is. Like, I'm not shitting on it. I'm just genuinely curious. But anyways, back to video game. She was an elementary school teacher or assistant or something too. I mean, I never understood why people, like, don't get me wrong, if you're going to talk that way in school in front of children, yes, terrible. Don't do that. But, like, I don't really care if, like, you a little bit of freaky outside of school. Like, as long as you're not getting freaky in the school. Like, if you're that teacher that had an OnlyFans that was recording content in the school, like, that's gross. Stop it. Get some help. But, like, if you freaky outside of work, that's your personal biz. Like, no one has the right to tell you, like, ew, you can't be freaky, you're a school teacher. It's like, whatever. Who cares? It's their personal life. If you know about what they're doing, that's the thing they're doing wrong, okay? That's the thing they're doing wrong. Like, having an OnlyFans account. And then your kid's finding you and commenting about, Mommy, why does Miss Lemmings have this account online that people are saying spit on that thing? Speaking of sucking, my pipes isn't sucking hydrogen out of the electrolytic separator. Did you try spitting on that? School teacher on OnlyFans probably hits for high school boys. No, I'm not saying that boys won't be boys. I'm just saying that, like, if you have an OnlyFans, I don't think the school should judge you for that. Again, in your private time, you do you. That's whatever. That's your personal biz. If your students find out about it, then that's up to their parents now to keep them off of your website, right? But at the same time, there was a teacher, I don't remember the exact story, but there was a teacher that was recording their content, like their actual, like, sexual content in the actual classroom. And, like, someone found it and someone was able to be like, that's actually where my daughter sits. Like, that sort of thing. It's like, imagine going to a school knowing that your teacher porked on the desk you sit at. Like, that's gross. I don't care what you're into. That's wrong. So yes, if you do that, you deserve to lose your job. Rightfully so. If you're just on OnlyFans, whatever, you do you. I don't really give a crap. And I don't think the world should give a crap either, but everyone's gonna have their opinions. Speaking of sucking, my vacuum's not working. Welcome in, Riddler. Definitely there was at least one teacher who wouldn't have minded seeing an OnlyFans. See, this is what I'm talking about, why I never realized when I was younger. Or rather, this should have been the realization that when I was younger that I was ace, and just didn't ever occur to me, was I never had these thoughts. And I'm not knocking anyone for having them. Like, the human body going to do what the human body do, as long as you're not like, you know, going to the supply closet and doing something unsavory. You know, you got to be able to control those urges. But beyond that, I never had the urge of like, ooga booga, eyes pop out of head because I see pretty lady, or even handsome dude. Like, I never had any of those. So I just thought, I was like, oh, I don't know, is that normal? I thought it was always like a cartoon thing, like bawooga, like where the eyes just like literally pop out of the skull and stretch like 10 feet, like some Monkey D. Luffy ass crap. Yeah, like, I just thought that was just an exaggeration and that I was completely normal and everything else was just exaggerated. Thank you for the trip, Riddler. I'm trying to think, is there anything else we need to do today to set up for more Halloween stuff? We got the baby machine working up there. We do have something to consider with the Swampy Boys. We might have to try to capture us a Hebert, but I'm thinking we switch over to vaults for today. And I have to think of how I want to do that. I don't want to just grab a new Hebert. I don't want to grab a Hebert 2.0, a Shebert, Hebert, whatever you want to call them. I don't want to grab a new Hebert, drop them into that hole, and be like, actually, I don't like this idea, and then have to slay the Hebert. So I'm going to think on that one. And for now, I think we do a Swippy swap. Is there anything else we need to do here? I got all book entries in. Anyone that wants their book entries updated, speak now or forever hold your peace. But I think I Swippy swap. Oh, welcome in, Lab. Thank you for the drip. Yeah, I think we Swippy swap over to Vaulties. More cats. I mean, we do have a lot of cats. I'm going to put myself over here when I sign out, so I'll remember to think about this between strams, otherwise I might forgore. If I'm staring at them, I'll remember. Do I throw more bread at these boys? Nah, that should be enough. We're basically entity cramming over there, so I don't know. Here's the other thing. Even if we have a stockpile, we might legitimately not have the time in the day to go through all the villagers and zombify them. So there's also that chance. Because we're also going to be trying to get, like, jockeys and stuff like that. Oh, Brev, now that you're home. Wait, Brev, I have a technical Minecraft question for you that you might not know anything about. But I've heard this, and I would love to know, because I want to utilize this, because we do have this. I have heard a rumor that's not really substantiated, but multiple people have parroted this rumor, and I've seen people get effects while doing it. It doesn't mean it's real. That if you have chickens near zombies as they spawn and a child spawns, they'll like Grand Theft Auto like yoink the chicken and become a jockey. I don't know if that's true. Did you put HDMI to use the USB slot? No, it was VGA and a DVI slot, of course. I missed. Because we have the cockbomination over here that's constantly sharding out eggs, and we have this chest here. So I have tons of eggs that I could spawn chickens in an area that we're like farming jockeys to make them become more likely to be jockeys, if that is the case. I think Sacrifice said they were going to look into it too. I can't find anything like hard data, like Minecraft data, that substantiates that. But I've seen people make YouTube videos that say, like, that's how they got their thing. Yeah, you've also heard that, but you don't know if it's true. Same. I could believe that that's something Minecraft would randomly implement, but also doesn't make sense. Because the chickens that spawn from, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the chickens that spawn as zombie jockeys, like, are special chickens. Right? Like, they despawn. Like, on their own. So, if I spawn a chicken with an egg, and a zombie steals it, would that chicken then despawn? Or would it stay permanent and the zombie would just despawn? Right? Like, I don't know. And I don't want to waste time if it's not actually going to help us, because I've realized a few things. In fact, the best way that I could do this is actually just go to a creative test world. So I'm going to do that real quick. So this is a mob that exists in the game. Let me see. Hello, Dumbo. So this is a mob that exists in the game. Can I break that? Is a drowned jockey. However, if we get a bucket of water, because this was my original idea to make this super easy, and let's get a trapdoor. Get a trapdoor. We'll line this area with trapdoors. Oops. If I put water here, it dismounts them. So how the hell do you get a chicken jockey if the second that the drown spawns with the chicken, it dismounts with it? I don't know why I broke that like I needed to climb out. How does a chicken jockey with the drowned work? Also, is this chicken still... Oops. Still technically... That's not what I want to do either. Could I please go into spectator mode? Where's spectator mode? This chicken is technically not in the water. Like, its eye line is the thing that depends on whether it's drowning. So even though its head's in the water, it's not. So I cannot make a drowned jockey this way, like I originally thought I would. It will dismount them. It doesn't make sense because